Hey, what is up, Nomad Nation? You've got Godfather. I'm one third of your Nomad Gamers. We finished another week. It's Thirsty Thursday. The weekend is upon us. So if you're watching me over here on Facebook, on Kick, or on Twitch, I want to say thank you very much. You found Godfather or Godfather09. If you are watching me on YouTube, you have found a home of the Nomad Gamers where every Saturday at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, my two co-hosts come online, and it's an experience that you're gonna have to experience yourself. Uh, we just have fun talking about games and doing our thing. So, if you are watching us over here on TikTok, welcome to Thirsty Thursday. This is the first one that's live on TikTok. Uh, I think I've worked out all the kinks. I think I have everything done correctly. We shall see. If you were watching Talking Tuesday, you would know that we only made it about 17, 18 minutes into Talking Tuesday before it dropped us out of TikTok Live. And I'm still looking for the right category. Tonight we're in Grand Theft Auto 5. Uh, I need to get on and research to see what categories I need to be on for a talk show slash podcast. Let's see. And then the final www.discord.com. Search your Nomad Gamers. Go ahead and subscribe to that page. We are live on TikTok and Discord right now. So, any of these down here, hit the follow button, turn on your notifications. Let's have a little bit of fun. So, it's time for the famous background. I'm going to see if we can go to a full size view, which we will be able to today, and see what it is. So, what game is this from? It looks like we've got a wizard up there in the corner. Looks like maybe a fighter. I can't really tell what the blonde chick is there in the upper left hand corner. And it looks like you got a couple warriors just right there. And let's see who they. This picture's a little poor, but you should be able to figure out what game it is. Yeah, looks like they're going up against a wizard, and it looks like some ramhead looking dudes. Yeah, should be a good one. There is your background for Thirsty Thursday. We had no correct guesses for Talking Tuesday, by the way. I checked Facebook, I checked all of them down here. Nobody had uh, the correct guess. However, Tuesdays, as soon as I get out of this, was let me get to my notes. Tuesday was Final Fantasy Origins. Final Fantasy Origins. It came out on the PS1. I believe it's sandwiched in between uh two different Final Fantasies, but yep, it came out on the PS1. So that was Talking Tuesday. No points awarded, nobody got it. So we will go on. Let me know in the comments if these backgrounds are a little too hard for you. I need to know. All right, let's go on over and let's check out our friends over on Rockstar Games. So, a little bit earlier today, in all fairness, I was on Grand Theft Auto, uh, running my businesses and doing some of the more boring things that most people do not want to watch me go do. Uh, I was running some weed, some of my hands-on car wash, Higgins Healy tours, smoke underwater. You know, just some of that low lying stuff that is making money in the background for me. I have to sell it, restock it, and that way I can continue to make money. But while I was doing that, I noticed that the weekly had changed. Uh, Cluck and Bell is no more. It is not double XP. Cluck and Bell is out. For your double XP this week on Grand Theft Auto Online, you have got the UI mission. If you watched me last week, you would know that I finished the first half of that, which I would say is probably the hardest part of that whole UI mission is probably the very first mission when you have to infiltrate the FIB headquarters, get steal those little things, and then get your butt back out of there without getting killed. Uh, that is a very very rough mission. So if you are out there and you are trying to do the double XP, you're trying to do the double cash or whatever, if you're looking for a partner for Monday or Wednesday, go ahead and message any of these pages. I'll give you my gamer tag on Grand Theft Auto, and we can hook up, and I'll definitely help you out with that. But 9 hours ago, well, I know I get sidetracked very easy. Grand Theft Auto Plus members get early access to the new Pfeiffer Austral Sports Classic, free to claim at the Vinewood Car Club through February the 4th, plus a free Pfister core jacket to maximize your brand loyalty. Get bonuses on auto shop robberies and Operation Paper Trail missions and more. I didn't see the auto shop part. Uh, that is going to be kind of cool. Between a rock and a hard place with the auto shop right now. I'm doing the one with the Lost Boys MC, and it's the one where you got to back up and fire. I'm not good at that whole backing and firing at the same time. I have to get 1.9 million to get the correct vehicle to where it has uh, the bulletproof back glass, so I can just back up and at least give me a fighting chance of getting the mission done. But that's pretty cool though that it's on double money for up until the 4th. Okay, so I'm not going to say this individual's name, but you guys know that I will say a comment when something about it just kind of hits me, and this hits me. This individual says, "Incoming people that are upset that won't spend $7 on a plus, but will spend $9 on a cup of coffee." That makes you think. That makes you go, hmm. I personally would not do the Grand Theft Auto Plus for one reason. I don't spend real money on video games. I buy the video game, and that is all of the money that I am willing to spend on it. I should not have to pay $8 a month to uh, be competitive in a video game. You shouldn't have to do it. Shush you. You just shouldn't. Forgot one simple thing. Nomad gamers, put them up high, get your beverage of choice, crack them open. We made it through a week. I forgot about it. My fault. All right. You got to forgive me. I already had one open. Let's see what some of these other comments said about it. I'm kind of curious to see. David Kitten, hey, thank you for the follow over on YouTube. I definitely appreciate it. So another comment says, I mean, there's like 30 added bonuses besides that, but keep going. And yeah, I'll spend it monthly if I spend enough time on it. I pay for Spotify too. Did I fall for that one as well? They ain't wrong, but you can fall down a very slippery slope when you're talking about subscriptions. Me personally, I think it's a personal decision. I'm not going to do it. I have Spotify too, but Spotify I get more use out of than uh than I do Grand Theft Auto. Rockstar Games 10 hours ago. Claim the hands-on car wash, oh good lord, for free in Grand Theft Auto Online this week and keep the heat off with 3 times GTA cash and RP on legal fronts. Washing cars at the Hands On Car Wash, giving sightseer tours at the Higgins Healy Tours, delivering product for smoke on the water. Here is my take on that. If they're going to give you the Hands On Car Wash, they need to give everybody else out there $1 million damn dollars because that's what I spent on that property. You're going to give it away for free while I am grinding and I just paid for it, I don't know, maybe a month ago. Again, my opinion, but that's garbage. And to be fair, the car wash really doesn't do a lot for you. Even with 3 times GTA cash, I was pulling 35K. So I don't know. Is that normal? For all my Grand Theft Auto players out there, tell me in the comments. Is 35K normal for the hands-on car wash? Normal for Higgins Healy tours? Is it just something that I'm doing wrong? 2 days ago from Red Dead Online, Roundup reprobates and Red Dead Online with 3 times RDO cash, roll XP, and XP on regular bounties. Get 2 times RDO cash, gold, and XP for legendary and infamous bounties, discounts on bounty hunter licenses, and more. Again, that sucks because I just went out and bought it. Here's another comment. I'm not going to say the guy's name. We want a Red Dead 3. No shit. I think everybody wants a Red Dead 3. I have a suggestion. Instead of camps, let's have homesteads. In game, we buy supplies to build and have a fast travel. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't. I have been seeing a lot about Red Dead 3, and most of it is speculation at best. I like where the speculation is going now. I would be happy with the timeline that they're giving out now. But I don't know about a homestead. I really don't. That is the one thing I like about Red Dead Online compared to Grand Theft Auto is instead of having money taken out of my account every single game day for 15, 20, 25 properties, I can make money, but then I pay $1,500 or $2,000 every hour and a half in real time. Whereas in Red Dead Online, and it's still a lot of money, okay? Depending on how many stables I have, I can be paying up to $1.75, $2 a day for a stable, and then camp updates and shit like that. I get it to a point, but I don't know if I am at the point of where I would say, "Hey, Rockstar, for your next installation of Red Dead Online, we would like to see homesteads." I don't know if I'd. I don't know. It that's one of those that I haven't thought of too much, but at the same time, it would go back to one of the things that I keep saying about Grand Theft Auto is if you are going to do that, kind of model it after like World of Warcraft, where you have a guild bank, you have a guild area, instead of everybody having their own MC, their own facility. Their hey, Jason John Burkhalter, thank you for the like over on Facebook. I do appreciate it. Or your car wash, or your auto shop, or your salvage yard. Instead of everybody having one and having, I don't know, 1.52 million of them possibly out there at one time. If you were to break it down into a crew, you could break that number down by a fourth, where instead of this much, you got this much, and it would help. I think it would help out the game, but again, it would take. Then they'd have people complaining that it's too focused on crews. It's too focused on multiplayer. And I find myself saying the same thing about both of these games, that they focus too much on PvP and not letting the player go and enjoy what they're trying to enjoy. So again, I see where the developers at. They're having to walk that tightrope, that tight balance of what they want and what the game wants, or what the player wants. All right, for everyone else out there besides uh, TikTok, give me just a second, because TikTok just threw me off again, and I am trying to reconnect it. Oh, I think I know what I got to do. All right, everybody, just give me just a second to pull this up, and we will go back to what we were talking about, because something ain't right with the OBS TikTok part. It keeps telling me that I am going against the community standards, and when you go to hit the explanation, it doesn't say nothing. All right, we're back live yet again over on uh, TikTok. I don't quite know how to mess with the screen over there, but they're going to get uh, a raw look at the green screen behind me. So for everybody out there, for Streamlabs, you're seeing you're seeing this background here. For everyone over on TikTok, you're just seeing a green screen back here. You're not seeing anything else. I'm sorry. TikTok kicked me off. I wish I knew why. And then they kicked me, or they put me right back on. Hey, Rick Forrest, thank you for joining my live tonight. I do appreciate it. All right, let's get to what I need to get back to. All right, and then that is it from Rockstar Games. So I went on that big tangent about it. Just to recap it real quick, since I got interrupted, I would like him to go to a guild or a crew center uh, property for Grand Theft Auto 6. That's what I would love to see him do, but I don't think they're going to go that route. I really wish they would, though, because then instead of having 100 different uh, facilities out there, or 100 different clubhouses, instead of that 100, you might only have 20 at that point, because then you're forcing people to join a crew. And joining a crew, that property would become a crew property, to where if you are a prospect in the MC, you could come in and you could run missions off of that board. Food for thought. It's something that I would probably say I would like to see happen, but I don't think we will. All right, let's go over and let's check on our friends from Fallout. I just watched this week's episode of Fallout, the TV show, and I must say, without giving away too much, this is hands down the best season for Fallout, the TV show. It just is. Uh, you are seeing a lot of the storyline from New Vegas. You are seeing how you're seeing Todd Howard's vision of us going back into New Vegas, but uh, not canonizing any ending. So we have seen the Legion. We've seen Caesar. We know kind of there's two groups now. We know this stuff. We have seen so many of the different. We've seen the NCR. We have seen the Brotherhood. So I like how they're including everything from this game that we all so love, but at the same time, they're not canonizing any of the endings. Tell me in the comments what you're thinking about this Fallout TV show, about season two. Uh, I must say, this last episode and the one before it, by far, are some of the best episodes in this entire series. That's season one and season two, hands down. So let me know. We saw a Deathclaw. We've seen a Rad Scorpion. Absolutely amazing. They're not disappointing when it comes to the little things on Fallout. Now, the one thing that they did disappoint Fireball with, and I can say this because it's already come out on Nomad Gamers, is they turned the dinosaur around on Fireball. So if you are watching Fireball over on TikTok in the morning, I think he'll be streaming tomorrow morning about 8 or 9. I think he's changed his schedule, and I'm still trying to figure it out. But yeah, by 9 he'll be on streaming. So what I want everybody out there to do that's over on the TikTok land, Fireball 123D, tomorrow morning, if you are up and if you're watching lives, head on over to his and ask him, or actually just tell him that the dinosaur in the TV show is facing the correct way. That will absolutely, utterly make his morning. All right, 10 hours ago, the Sunset Sarsaparilla headquarters and bottling plant located on the outskirts of New Vegas houses rare machinery capable of producing the wasteland's premium currency and continues to draw prospectors with the promise of caps and legendary prize. If you remember in the TV show, we're seeing a lot of this factory right now. Oh, and then really nothing else from Fallout. Let me know in the comments. I need to know, what are you guys thinking about this Fallout TV show? Am am I just being a fanboy and saying these are the best two episodes to come out in the entire show, or are you going to say that the entire season has been good? There are so many people joining over on TikTok right now. I see you guys. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. All right, let's go on over to Bethesda and see what they're up to. Bethesda Game Studios, what are you doing? Ah, the Elder Scrolls. This is from the 23rd, so it is outdated. No need to report on it. Fallout Shelter, again, outdated. No need. Bethesda, you suck. Start posting something. Oh, this is definitely not what I was looking for, but okay. This is, though. Starfield, you suck too. You have not put anything out since December the 19th. Starfield's one of those games that's starting to go downhill. They've been abandoned. They're an orphan. So I was kind of hoping uh, that the community would start lifting it up. I could probably go back and see what is going on with the gaming community. Not, I mean, they're coming out with mods like Star Wars Genesis and stuff like that, but it's not really. I don't know. The community is kind of off on that right now. All right, so that is all we got from there. So everybody that is out in the audience, is there a game you want me to report on? Battlefield 6 is holding its own. Arc Raiders, I reported on it on Talking Tuesday. Hold on. What? It's with EA Sport or EA. It's Hogwarts Legacy 2. Let's see what Hogwarts Legacy 2. Oh, okay. So here's what it says. Yes, Hogwarts Legacy 2 is officially in active development and is a top priority for Warner Brothers. Right there tells you that it's in limbo now, with a strong indications it will tie into the new HBO Harry Potter series, likely launching around 2027, 2028. Though development is progressing steadily with plans for deeper Hogwarts immersion and expanded open world features using the Unreal Engine 5. I could tell you now, for any fan out there that's looking for Hogwarts, again, this is my speculation, this is my opinion, but with all the crap that is going on with Warner Brothers, Netflix, and Paramount, I would look for this game to be delayed by at least a year, maybe two. I think it would be a good thing to have another Hogwarts coming out. Uh, the first one was fun. The first one was great. I think it would be kind of cool to have it as an open world too, as online, to where people can interact and this thing can actually explode into a community. All right, let's see. Do I have anything else out there? I do not. All right, so where is my bean counter? There it is. Ooh, tonight's been going by quick. There hasn't been anything really to report on. So with that, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet for Thirsty Thursday this week. Uh, we've gotten through everything. I'm on a big Grand Theft Auto 5 kick right now. I am going through the missions solo. If you want to go through the missions with me and make a little change for yourself, message any of these pages down here. I will get back with you. I'll give you my gamer tag and I will also let you know what time I'm going to be on. I use Discord for my voice chat. So if you want to do a heist, we have a dedicated chat for that. Uh, I'm going to wait another week or two before I go back to Red Dead Online, only because I want to make sure that the snow is gone and that the temperatures return back to somewhat normal. I will not be having a live session tomorrow night. Uh, I will not be having a live session on Saturday. I won't be with the Nomad Gamers. So Saturday's Nomad Gamers is going to be Fireball and Crest Rider. Godfather will not be there. I have a date with my beautiful bride that night. Uh, I'm going to be in a suit and a tie. My beautiful bride's going to be in a beautiful dress, and we're going to go down and see some of my brothers and sisters in arms. My first military ball as a retired member. So that should be fun. Sunday, I will be coming on, and I think I'm going to be doing gaming. However, if you want to catch Sunday's game or gaming, you need to go over to TikTok. I will be doing an exclusive gaming session for TikTok on Sunday afternoon. And then Monday evening, I will be doing my normal streams, 7:30 to 9:30, and we'll go from there. So with no comments coming out of the seats of anywhere, and the words, no, I do have something else I can report on. Give me just a second. I got news on this front too. So Santiago Cirillo, I finally watched one of his lives, and I got to give 420 Wrinkles a little bit of shit. And it was fun to get to banter back and forth with Santiago, and just to kind of see what he is up to. He's doing great things with Back from the Dead 2. He's doing great things with Inhumane Championship Wrestling out of Alabama. So, by the way, thank you, Dakota, for the like over on Facebook. I do appreciate it. Santiago, 5 hours ago, now filming in Cheatham County, Tennessee, Back from the Dead, a TV show inspired by Zombified book series. You would have to go over to his page over on Facebook and take a look at the behind the scenes of Back from the Dead. He's got that sweet Silverado that he built back there, and it looks like it's turning into a very good TV show. Uh, I'm trying to figure out where he's showing it from. Let's see here. Dark Realm Entertainment. Dark Realm Entertainment is where his stuff is being broadcasted out from. Dark Realm also has Inhumane Championship Wrestling. They have a few other things. They're mainly horror. So if you don't like horror, stay away from them. But if you do, head on over there, check out my boy Santiago on Inhumane Championship Wrestling. You got Trash Can Graham there as well. Him and Santiago have tagged up now. They're a tag team after Santiago whooped his hind end at High Mania 3. So yeah, there's a lot of good things going on over on Santi's side. So head on over there, support Santiago. He is doing great things in the horror world, and yeah, just don't look at his Facebook too much because I don't know why he keeps putting his extremely pale chest on his Facebook page. Ugh. So, all right. You can catch his lives every day, right around 10 a.m. Central Standard Time to roughly noon Central Standard Time. He is auctioning off all kinds of stuff from Back from the Dead to help support it. And he just, I'm telling you what, you got to go on over there. That man is something else. He's hilarious. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up everything. In the words of Santiago Cirillo, your negativity cannot and will not break me. Keep on gaming. You're beautiful the way you are. If you're out there and you're playing a game and you run across a griefer and that griefer needs blown the fuck up, you blow that motherfucker up. Thank you for watching Thirsty Thursday. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all the likes. My God. Thank you for the shares, for the follows. Tonight has been awesome. I can't thank you guys enough. Until I see you again on Sunday afternoon, exclusively on TikTok. Right there, TikTok. When I see you on Sunday again, I will say hi. But until then, peace and love. God